In the coming weeks, months, and for sure up to the coming 1.5 years, we will be facing a post-pandemic, a severe economic crisis, a new normal, trembling business models, and shifting market spaces. The main question for the leadership involved will be, what is it that we need to do to get our companies to survive and thrive in our market space? In this short movie, you will find inspiration to guide you towards the answer. Over the past 22 years, I have been working on turnarounds and transformations in 14 industries and with over 35 companies. I have been deeply curious about piecing together the puzzle of company turnarounds and recovery. I have come to see how companies get in a crisis, how a collective perception shift is key to recovery, and how companies can be pulled out of a crisis. A company crisis usually starts with something happening outside the company, impacting its revenues and earning capacity. The company is then still in a comfortable state, does not realize that the game has changed, and therefore does not react timely or adequately. The consequences of this are revenue issues, costs becoming relatively too high, profitability decreasing, stress in the leadership and management layer, issues in the workforce, and shortly after, issues with its stakeholders. By then, the organization and its leadership are in full-blown crisis. Organizational pathologies start developing, the organization gets stuck in survival mode, and the solvency and the continuity of the company are at risk. When a company crisis becomes a fact and the bad news is shared, a number of organizational pathologies will start to emerge and reinforce one another. The company enters a death spiral. Reversing this dynamic requires not only company turnaround, but more importantly, a perception shift that will start the psychological turnaround. Our perception will shift amidst a company crisis when we start to see that no one goes through life without struggles, and that the company crisis is just one of them. Every situation or struggle that we encounter is simply a mirror to help us improve and move forward, to get us reassess how we are leading, to help us rethink the future of the company and move towards a healthier state and a sustainable and successful future. Amid the struggle and crisis, we need to find the spirit and strength to embrace the truth without ego, to get up again and do whatever it takes to rise stronger. Entering the process with eyes wide open for the facts, data, and new answers, dealing with what emerges, and wholeheartedly embracing ourselves as human beings with flaws and imperfections, but above all, as brave leaders and change makers who will get this fixed. Pulling the company out of a crisis is an act of leadership. It requires a positive attitude, resilience, and never giving up on the company and its employees. It takes 3 to 6 months to stop the downward spiral. In this period, you will have to deal with the worries and pressures of your team, employees, shareholders, banks, works council, clients, suppliers, market supervisors, and media. You will be facing a full-blown storm, irrational fear-based behavior, and you will be making 60 to 80 hours. Getting the company in grip will not be easy, but it is feasible. If you keep calm and collected and push forward, show clear, strong, but empathic leadership, eradicate office politics and create safety and trust for employees, analyze and understand the root causes of the issues, define a clear vision on how to fix and move forward, stop the bleeding ASAP, and stabilize the business, move fast but vigilantly, engage, energize, and develop your employees to get them unstuck and move towards recovery. And if you engage all stakeholders and turn them into mentors and sponsors, dare to take tough decisions in a respectful and honorable way, and rethink your business model and define the future of the company. And don't stay too long in the bunker. Get out, interact, and connect. And last but not least, take care of you. Get yourself some objective counseling. You will need to air out. And once the company gets back on track from the crisis, the turnaround and transformation will need to continue. So ensure that you stay sane, centered and fit, and emotionally available at work and at home. Take care.